We have breaking team coverage on the deadly Richmond shooting, leaving a state trooper dead. 37-year-old trooper Chad Dermeyer died after a person shot him at a Richmond Greyhound bus station. We've just learned the name of the person responsible for the shooting. 10 on your side's Deanna LeBlanc is live in the Wavy newsroom now with the details of what happened. Deanna?
Yeah, Katie, we actually just got two big updates into the newsroom. First, we got a statement from Chief Richard Myers of the Newport News Police Department. That's because Trooper Dermeyer worked for the Newport News Police Department from 2003 through 2007. That's before Chief Myers took over, but I'm going to read you part of this statement. He says, by all accounts, Chad epitomized what we strive for at the Newport News Police Department, a tireless pursuit in reducing crime while compassionately and humanely engaging the community as partners in improving our quality of life. He goes on to say, at a time when police are incessantly scrutinized for their every action, Chad's death is a painful reminder of the fragility of life that faces every woman and man who has the courage and conviction to wear the uniform and serve their community. Now, the other big breaking information, take a look at this mugshot that we just got of the suspect. This is a picture of James Brown III of Aurora, Illinois. He was shot and killed by troopers yesterday. We also have learned he has a long criminal history. Court records show he was charged with attempted murder in 2001, but those charges were later dropped, but he was convicted also of aggravated battery on a pregnant person. We are still working to try to figure out what Brown would have been doing at that bus station in Richmond. You may recall Virginia State Police troopers, including Trooper Chad Dermeyer, were working inside that bus station in Richmond yesterday on a narcotics training operation. Troopers approached several people in the station. That's when state police say Brown approached Trooper Dermeyer and pulled out a handgun, firing it several times. Police say he continued to fire as two other troopers returned fire. We learned a lot about Trooper Chad Dermeyer overnight, including that he lived in Gloucester, Virginia with his wife and two children. As a trooper, he covered Chesapeake until recently when he transferred to the Counterterrorism Training Department. Here's what they said about him last night.
The troops that work with him down there have taken this very hard because of how well he was liked. Former Marine, you know the type, the demeanor that he had and the professional image that he had. He was vice president of his class and really a great guy.
A lot of heavy hearts in Virginia, but we're also learning more about one of the two bystanders who was shot. Well, this is a picture of Sarah Haley, a junior pole vaulter, according to the student-run newspaper from Binghamton University in New York. She was traveling, obviously by bus, to William and Mary to compete in a relay track race competition. Again, what we still don't know, what we are working to learn throughout the day is more about James Brown. What was he doing at that Richmond bus station? We'll continue to work to get you those answers throughout the day. In the newsroom, I'm Deanna LeBlanc, 10 on your side.
Deanna, thank you. And we have much more coverage of the story on Wavy.com, including more reaction from state leaders and more photos of Trooper Dermeyer.